Hello, ninth graders. Welcome to the lesson. Today, we're going to make a revision for Unit 5 and 6 exercises. Open your student's book on page 62. Unit 5, page 50, weather collocations. Question number 4. Read the weather forecast and choose the correct answer. In the north, there will be strong sun all morning, followed by light rain and a cool breeze. In the south, the weather picture is very different. There will be heavy rain throughout the day. One or two places might be unlucky enough to get severe storm with strong winds. And now, this exercise is a revision for Unit 6, page 55, false friends. Complete the sentences with the false friends in the box. There are 3 words you do not need. Number 1. We've discovered a major problem with the project. Major means important. Number 2. There's a good film on TV tonight, but I'm out. Can you record it for me? Record means to put on a DVD or a CD. Number 3. You deceived me. You said you were at home, but you were actually at Natalie's house. Deceive means to be misled, and actually means really. Number 4. The politicians couldn't agree, but they finally reached a compromise. Compromise means the accepting of something. Number 5. Joe never gets into trouble. He is very sensible for his age. Sensible means rational. Number 6. Everyone celebrated the country's success at the Olympic Games. Success means to achieve something. Page 64. Exercise 5. This is a revision for Unit 5, page 48, 49, future forms. Complete the sentences. Use the will or going to form of the verbs in the box. Remember, we use will when we make a prediction about the future, and we use will when we make promises and offer help. And also we use will when we make an instant decision. We use going to when we make a prediction based on present evidence, and we use going to when we make a plan or intention. Number 1. I'm going to cycle to school in the future. I don't want to catch the bus. This is a plan or an intention. Number 2. I promise I'll send you a postcard, and this is a promise. Number 3. Listen to the wind. There's going to be a severe storm, and this is a prediction based on present evidence. The evidence is the strong wind. Number 4. This question is impossible. Don't worry, I'll help you, and this is offering help. Number 5. Kathy's going to hate that film. She hates comedies, and this is a prediction based on evidence. The evidence is that Kathy hates comedies, and the film is a comedy. Number 6. Luke's changed his mind. He's not going to meet us in the cafe, and this is a plan or intention. Number 7. It's freezing in here. I'll close the window, and this is offering help. Number 8. He's sitting by the piano. Is he going to play it now? And this is a prediction based on evidence. Exercise 6. Read the text and choose the correct answer. On Saturday, I'm going to Paris for a week, and this is an intention or a plan. To stay with my pen friend, Louis. His parents don't speak any English, so it will be a good opportunity for me to practice my French. And this is a decision. I'm going to chat to them every day. I'm not sure that Louis and I are going to do I expect we will climb the Eiffel Tower because I've never done that before. At the top, I won't look down because I can't stand heights. We're going to the Louvre with his parents one day, I think. Then, I'm flying back to London on Friday. Exercise 7, and this is a revision for Unit 6 Grammars. 0, first, second conditional. Match 1 to 6 with A to F to make a general truth. Then put the verbs in brackets into the correct 0 conditional form. Number 1. It is easy to make friends. Matches D. If you are sociable. Number 2. If people make a lot of money. Number A. Matches A. It doesn't always make them happy. Number 3. If you switch on the machine. Matches F. It records a message. Number 4. People don't get into trouble. Matches B. If they are sensible. 5. If an answer phone comes on. Matches E. I never leave a message. 6. Our teacher gets angry. Matches C. If anyone is late. Exercise 8. Are the sentences 0, first or second conditional? Choose the correct answer. 1. If I met the king, I'd be really embarrassed. This is an imaginary situation or improbable situation, so it's the second conditional. 2. What happens if you press this button? It's a general truth, so this is the 0 conditional. 3. If my mom was a professional tennis player, she'd play at Wimbledon. And this is an imaginary situation, so it's the second conditional. 4. You'll pass the exam if you revise tonight. This is a probable or possible situation, so this is the first conditional. 5. What would you say if you lost your homework? And this is an imaginary situation, so it's the second conditional. Exercise 9. Complete the sentences. Use the first or second conditional form of the verbs in brackets. If I finish my homework on time, I'll watch TV. And this is a probable situation, so it's the first conditional. 2. The teacher will help you if you don't understand. Also, this is a possible situation, so it's the first conditional. 3. I would drive a Ferrari if I was a famous footballer. This is an imaginary situation, so it's the second conditional. 4. What would you buy if you had €1,000,000? This is an imaginary situation, so it's the second conditional. 5. They won't win many matches if they don't train. And this is a probable situation, so it's the first conditional. Exercise 10. Complete the sentences with the pairs of verbs in the box. Use the first or second conditional. Number 1. If I go out, I'll put on the answer phone. Number 2. They would make more money if they worked in the evening, but they always just watch TV in the evening. Number 3. If my father won the top prize, he would stop working. Number 4. I'll pass my exams if I make an effort. Number 5. They won't go to the beach tomorrow if there is heavy rain. Number 6. If I saw a big cat on the Hallows, I would call the police. Workbook, page 47, exercise 3. Complete the text with the environment and weather words in the box. The effects of global warming have begun. Severe storms with heavy rain and very strong winds are more common now. The ice at the poles will melt in the next 100 years, and sea levels will rise. This will cause floods in low-lying countries such as Bangladesh. Some Pacific islands will completely disappear. In other places, the weather will be drier. There will be droughts, and it will be difficult for farmers to grow food. Exercise 4. Choose the correct words from the box to complete the sentences. Do not use the false friends. I have 2 commitments today. They didn't attend the meeting. Do you live there now? This is for children, not for adults. Did the ending of that novel disappoint you? Number 5. Complete the sentences with the correct form of get or make. She never gets bored in the school holidays. I'll call her and I'll make sure. I'm going to get ready now. It was good, but I got tired by 10 p.m. We get really excited when we have a match. It's difficult, but you have to make an effort. Page 48, Exercise 4. Complete the sentences with the going to or will form of the verbs in brackets. There's only 100 meters until the finish line. Number 21 is going to win. A prediction based on present evidence. Number 2. Oh, it's raining. I won't wear my sandals today. This is an instant decision. Number 3. We're going to see my aunt in Italy, and this is a plan or intention. Number 4. It's freezing. It's going to snow tonight, and this is a prediction based on evidence. Number 5. We're going to ski every day of the holiday, and this is a plan or attention. Number 6. I won't forget, I promise, and this is a promise. Number 7. Are you going to take up basketball next term? And here is a question about a plan or intention. Number 8. We will use more robots at home in the future, and this is a prediction about the future, so we use will. Exercise 5. Complete the dialogue with the present continuous or will form of the verbs in brackets. We use the present continuous when we talk about an arrangement at a definite time in the future. Amy, what time will you be here tomorrow? Duncan, let me check my calendar. I'm not leaving Burke until 7 tomorrow. So this is an arrangement at a definite time, which is 7. Then I'm meeting Dr. Lee at 7:30, and this is also an arrangement. Amy, what time will your meeting finish? Duncan, we won't know until tomorrow evening, sorry. Will you send a text then? Duncan, well, I'll phone you. It's easier than sending a text. Amy, fine. We will wait for your call. Complete the sentences with the 0 conditional form of the verbs in the box. If you eat too much chocolate, you get sick. Number 2. The river doesn't flood if the rain is quite light. Number 3. Do your parents buy a present for you if you pass all of your exams? Number 4. If she calls me at the weekend, we talk for a long time. Number 5. Greenhouse gases trap warm air if it rises. Number 6. Do you get into trouble if you don't do your homework? Exercise 7. Complete the sentences with the first or second conditional form of the verbs in brackets. If you watch TV all night, you won't pass the test. And this is a possible or probable situation. Number 2. If you failed your exams, you'd have to resit them. And this is an improbable or imaginary situation. Number 3. How would you feel if your parents knew? Number 4. I wouldn't say anything if I didn't know the answer. Number 5. Take a coat. You'll get a sore throat if you go out in the fog. Exercise 8. Choose the correct answer. Frankie. Welcome to Moneymakers, the show for people who want to make 1 million sterling. And here's John. Now, if the questions are difficult, will you answer them correctly? John? Oh yes, Frankie. I can't stand losing. I'm going to win this show. Frankie, okay. Question number 1. If you spoke Dutch, where would you probably come from? Is it A. Denmark, B. Germany, or C. Holland? John, well, I wouldn't be confident if I chose B, and C is silly. Frankie, I need to have an answer. John, okay, Frankie, I've decided to choose A. Frankie, well, John, you're wrong. The answer is C, Holland.